Topic: World Trade Organization WTO. WTO was established on January 1st, 1995. It have headquarters at Geneva in Switzerland. WTO is an international organization that promotes international trade. What are the functions? The first function, it promotes international trade between the member nations. It acts as a dispute settlement body, means if there is any dispute between the member nation relating to trade, it tries to solve or settle the dispute of trade. One of the main features of WTO is to create employment and increase in income of the workers. It supports trade. At the same time, it aims at creating employment in different countries of the world, and it also aims at increasing the income of the people. Fourth advantage or role or function, it lays down common code of conduct in order to reduce the trade barriers. Means it tries to reduce trade barriers between the member nation. It has framed a common code of conduct which has to be followed by the member nations so that free and fair trade can be there in the world. Our next topic is fair globalization. Fair globalization means when the advantages of globalization are equal for all the countries of the world. The fair globalization means creating equal opportunities for all. It ensures sharing the benefits of globalization in a fair way. Now children, we have to decide whether globalization is fair or unfair. When we see the entire scenario of the world, we will come to a conclusion that globalization is not fair. What is the reason behind that? The reason is that rich countries of the world, the powerful countries of the world, the developed countries of the world, they have not relaxed their trade barriers as done by the underdeveloped countries or the developing countries of the world. So we can say that globalization is not practiced in a fair manner. It is unfair because the powerful countries, the rich countries, they have not allowed the companies of other countries to enter their market. Now the question is, what can be done for fair globalization? For fair globalization, first, government policies must protect the interest of all the people in the country. It means government must frame the policies in such a way that the interest of all the countries, companies, that is industries, either it is small scale industries or it is large scale industries, it must protect the interest of all the workers in the country. Number two, government should ensure that labor laws are properly implemented and followed. Now, in order for globalization, sometimes government compromises with the labor laws, but government has to ensure that labor laws are properly followed in the country. Number three, government can impose trade barriers and investment barriers if government feels that small scale industries are not protected. If government feels that large number of small scale industries are closing down because of MNCs, government can impose barriers on trade, they can impose barriers on investment. Fourth point, government should negotiate at WTO for fairer rules. It means government should request the WTO to make fair rules so that the rich countries of the world also follows the policies that are framed by WTO. Fifth point, government should align with countries having similar interest. It means those countries having same interest, those countries having same problems, such countries must align together, means they must join together, and together they can oppose the domination of major and powerful countries in the WTO. The major and powerful countries are the developed countries like USA, China, Germany, France. Those developed countries, they have not relaxed the barriers on trade. Therefore, the various countries of the world which are having same type of interest, they can oppose this. They can oppose the domination of the major and powerful countries in WTO. And at last, we can conclude that globalization is here to stay and the world cannot survive without globalization. It means we have to depend on each other. We have to depend on different countries of the world. So Without globalization, it is not possible.